Now, from your weather authority, Chief Meteorologist Wayne Hart.
We've enjoyed a nice break from winter, but the break is coming to an end. Winter is back tomorrow, and it's going to stick around for at least the next 7 days. And there's one system to deal with, and that's for Friday night through Saturday night, and it does have the potential to produce some accumulating snow. Confidence is increasing that we will indeed get precipitation from this system. Doesn't look like we're going to miss it. The question is, how much rain is going to mix in with this, and where will that rain-snow line set up? Well, it was no rain today, but if anything were to have fallen, it was going to be rain, upper 50s to mid-60s across the tri-state, mainly during the late morning, early afternoon. It hit 66 in Beaver Dam, 63 in Owensboro. We touched 60 in Evansville, and even Fairfield at 56. All of these well above normal for this time of the year, but reality, it returns tomorrow, but nothing on the radar right now. First warning Doppler will not see any returns until Friday night. And that's when it looks like some snow will begin to work into the area. Live view from our King Sky Cam, looking down on the Owensboro Riverfront off the top of the Hampton Inn. And here's a live view off the top of Fifth Third Bank in downtown Evansville. Our Thule Injury Law Sky Cam looking down on the riverfront. The temperature right now is at 44. We're actually up a few degrees from last hour, when it was down to 41, west wind at 14. We had a very windy day, gust earlier over 40 miles per hour. We might have another surge of colder air coming down, and out ahead of that surge, temperatures are warming a little bit. But you can see area-wide, we're still about 40 to 45, and this would be basically average high temperatures for this time of the year. So even though it is getting colder, it is still not too cold right now, but that next surge will be dropping overnight lows to around 30, which is in the ballpark of average. And with that next surge could be a little more cloud cover. You can see some of these clouds now moving across central and northern Indiana, a few more coming out of Wisconsin, and these are going to be moving into at least parts of the tri-state tomorrow, especially east of Highway 41, but nothing all that significant. Sun should still win the day, as will the colder air. So Future Tracker keeps us mainly clear overnight, then partly cloudy skies tomorrow, a little more cloud cover off to the east-northeast of Evansville. A windy day, though the winds won't be nearly as strong as they were this afternoon, and it will be much colder, highs in the upper 30s to around 40. Then tomorrow night will be colder than normal. Under mainly clear skies, we'll be into the upper teens by daybreak Thursday morning, the coldest air we've seen and felt in about a month. And despite mostly sunny skies on Thursday, a cold high only in the middle 30s. And we'll keep it somewhat cold for Thursday night into Friday morning as temperatures dip down to around 20 by daybreak on Friday, which will dawn mostly sunny. And then here come the clouds increasing across the area during the day on Friday, with high temperatures pushing 40 degrees, so no problems during the day itself on Friday. But here we are at 6 p.m., and you can see the leading edge of some snow approaching the western fringe of the tri-state. And looking over two other models that came in late this evening, it looks like some snow will be developing on Friday night. Could mix with a little rain in our southern counties, but we could see some accumulation by Saturday morning. Get a little bit of a break later Saturday morning before another wave comes in Saturday afternoon. But by that point, it may be mixing with or even changing over to some rain, especially in our southern counties, before ending as a little more snow later Saturday night into Sunday morning. So mainly clear overnight, 29 to 30 the low, partly cloudy, windy, much colder tomorrow. More clouds off to the east, 37 to 41 for the high, down to 18 tomorrow night. Thursday, sunshine and 35, increasing clouds Friday, 40, and then we see the snow developing Friday night, diminishing a little bit Saturday morning, and then increasing again in the afternoon, but it could begin to mix with or even change to rain, especially along and south of the river. Then end of some snow Saturday night into Sunday morning. Temperatures will be above freezing, so some of that snow will melt, and of course where that rain-snow line sets up will be all the difference between what could be significant accumulations north and maybe not so much to the south. But anytime you're going back and forth between rain and snow, it's a matter of, okay, it's changed over to snow. Now how much snow is going to fall before it sticks, and then once it does start to stick, how much is going to accumulate, and then if it goes back to rain, how much is going to wash away. So potential is there for some accumulation, but still a little too early to tell just how much and where that rain-snow line is going to set up.
And people need to pay attention because either way, it could be dangerous if you're out on the road.
Yeah, I think Saturday morning could be an issue before we warm up, and then maybe again late Saturday night and Sunday morning as it gets cold again.
All right. Thanks, Wayne. Now, listen to this story. A tree falls on a moving car, sending a branch through the windshield. Now, this happened around 1 o'clock today near Corridon on US 60 in Henderson County. The driver told authorities that she was driving west when a tree fell on top of her car and a branch broke through her windshield. Now, glass ended up all over the front seats, but the 59-year-old only had complaints of pain in her shoulder. Now, authorities did not say what caused that tree to fall over, but Wayne, you know it was very windy.
That's right.
Today.
Winds were gusting over 40 miles per hour, so it could have been a weakened tree that was knocked down by that wind. And a lot of folks kind of forget about that threat, but we have fatalities every year across the country, especially during severe storms from falling trees. And of course, you're driving around in your vehicle, and you're not really thinking too much about the severe weather because it's not tornadic, but these straight line winds knock the trees down onto vehicles, and it can be very dangerous and in some cases fatalities. But fortunately today wasn't.
Yeah, she was very lucky, and
indeed.
thankful for that for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, look out for that. All right, thank you, Wayne.